Coming back to the homeland. As they take their first few steps inside Afghanistan, many of these Afghans say life in Iran was hard.
They mistreated us. Getting here wasn't easy. If you go right, they take money from you. If you go left, they say it's illegal and want money from you.
They don't even see Afghans as humans. The Iranians don't treat us like humans.
Last year, Iran threatened to expel the 2.4 million Afghans it hosts if Afghanistan signed a strategic agreement with the United States. The deal went ahead. In addition, Iran's economy is in trouble, made worse by international sanctions. Caught in the middle are Afghans who have few rights in Iran, even though many have lived there for decades.
Here at Islam Kala, hundreds of Afghans cross the border every day. Some come home voluntarily, but many have been deported by Iran, forced onto buses and sent back here.
Ismail's hands were painted red in an Iranian jail to identify him as a prisoner. He says his only crime was asking for his salary.
I am deported and the wages from 5 months of work are still there. If our stomachs were full, why would we go to Iran? Why would we choose misery?
Sent back with him are teenagers that the international community calls children. Their Afghan families see them as breadwinners, like 15-year-old Noor Mohammed Karimi.
My employer didn't pay me. He fired me. Then he turned me over to the police. And then they deported me.
Despite the mistreatment, many Afghans will try to go back, paying smugglers hundreds of dollars to return to Iran in search of work.
30 years of war and the low wages here make the problem of human trafficking even bigger in Afghanistan. We try to rigorously control it, but there are people who cross illegally. We cannot deny this.
Sheikh Mohammed Azami has been working on the border since the Taliban fell in 2001. He says now even legally registered refugees are being forced out.
Some of the refugees were residing in some provinces and districts which have been set as no-go area by Iran governments.
Azami says in some regions the Iranians are lenient. In others they deport Afghans with no notice. However they end up returning, many of these Afghans now have to build new lives in a homeland they haven't known for years. Jennifer Glass, Al Jazeera, on the Islam Kala border, Afghanistan.